Ever since Deflategate broke in January of this year, the media has been tough on the Patriots and Tom Brady in particular. But now, with the release of thousands of Brady emails and the transcript of his June hearing before NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell, there appears to be a ray of light poking through the tidal wave. From the beginning, there was very little doubt, especially from the wide world of sports reporters, that the Patriots and Tom Brady knew they played the AFC Championship game with underinflated balls.
There's enough in the report for people to latch onto, and it is a part of his record.
Done guilty. The Patriots are cheaters. They've insulted your intelligence, not once, but twice, if they expect you to believe they are innocent.
I just didn't believe what Tom Brady had to say.
And the Tome-like Wells report backed that up, concluding that footballs were deflated and that Tom Brady likely knew about it.
Tom Brady's 4-ring legacy has been tainted.
But not so fast. This week, the NFL Players Association released transcripts of Tom Brady's testimony before NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell and thousands of his emails. Suddenly, the media is expressing some doubt. The headlines are getting squishy because, aside from that missing cell phone thing, Brady sounds credible. And now some are accusing Goodell of manipulation. Still, even if Brady's 4-game suspension is overturned, don't look for any admissions that maybe the media got it wrong. Yeah, nobody's really dialing back and saying, you know, we think we were wrong about this. Although I'm predicting that the suspension is going to be overturned. And for my money, Marjorie and I are sort of on the same plane on this. You read those emails, you read all that data, there is absolutely no proof that he had anything to do with this. And personally, I believe him.
I don't think that there was anything exculpatory in what we came out this week, but I do think there was nothing that proved any guilt. I'm a Saints fan from Louisiana, so I have no emotional attachment to this story, but the Saints had their own run-in with the NFL a couple of years ago, and I think the conclusion I came from that experience is similar to what I would reach now, which is that the NFL is not a law enforcement agency, and for the strange position that the NFL has in American culture as this religious icon, as this political icon, as the military, this sort of all-Americanness that leads us to think that they should be doing investigations of this sort, I think it's further evidence that they don't really know what they're doing.
Well, that's the thing. They have to be, or they get to be, judge, jury, executioner. They get to determine the standards of evidence. And it's clear that Tom Brady has been paying for the perceived sins of the Patriots for years and years and years and years. The sin of winning many times, the sin of Spygate, the potential sin of these calls and plays that were a little sneaky and were legal but seemed kind of...
But Jordan, the media nobody gave him the benefit of the doubt, not once. This thing turned into a tsunami of negative reporting. The instant it happened, everybody assumed he had done it. Everybody assumed he was a liar. Everybody assumed he was a cheater.
It is kind of funny that both Tom Brady and Roger Goodell are competing to be the underdog.
Well, nobody covers himself with glory in this one. But the thing with Brady is, you know, he has done, if he is innocent, he's done a pretty darn good job of looking guilty. You know, and I think that may be lawyers, that may be all sorts of stuff, but it just, even from the get-go, you know, with that first press conference and all the way through, and then destroying the cell phone.
He's a terrible public speaker.
And so, you know, so the public is going to judge, well, who's worse? Is Goodell's very thin case, almost semi-intuitive, circumstantial, or superstar who's been, you know, kind of hiding, you know, a bit or shy about really, you know, proclaiming his innocence in an aggressive way. So, and believe me, back to the Patriots, there's legions of Patriots haters, and this will always stick around.
Always.
Well, not everybody thinks he's a liar and a cheat. I look at that man in his little knit cap. I don't think he can tell a lie. I see him out there at the playground with his children. I've been with Tom terrific from the beginning. I'm sticking with him mentally. That's my story. No amount of evidence.
Well, it's too bad you don't still have a column that you can put that in.
I know.
Can't you put that on Crux or work that in there?
He's Catholic. He's
Exactly.
Catholic. I should get him on there. I believe
you could.
Absolutely.
There's no reason why not.
And even if he's guilty, he said an act of contrition. He's all set.
Hey, the Globe's Chris Gasper had this great line. It's basically, there's a church of patriotology. And I think you may belong to the church of patriotology.
Right, get it going on that, Marjorie.